So I just was looking at a statement in the parliament that talked about statistics, and it talked about the statistics of STSC, and it talked about how the STSC has 65% growth in their education enrollment. Oh, these boys and girls are enrolled in STSC in our schools. How much money are you spending on the STSC? Can you deliver the budget of the union government? Secondly, what are the grades of these STSC boys and girls? And all after all the reservations of STSC, how many STSC are actually capable of running the country? Like Narendra Modi. He's a great example of a backward class person, right? So let me turn your argument all the way around, and you say, oh, Brahmins are not ruling, and now okay, STSC has gone up. Great. Tell me how much education has Narendra Modi gained that he has done such a wonderful job of running the country over the last 14 years, and what he has done. Gujarat riots, roads, not that they are broken now. When they were made, he charges more money for the roads than actual. It costs more money to get on the roads for rich people, and it is actually more expensive for rich people to live in India than it is for rich people to live in America. And all that money goes in the taxpayers, and where is the tax going? Then he takes out all the subsidy from the middle class. Forget the rich, the middle class. He takes out money from the middle class so that he can give back to the poor section of the society, which means he built toilets. Right? He built toilets out of that money, and he made Swachh Bharat Abhiyan with that money. Right? What is the status of all the toilets in our country with that money? What is the status of our toilets with that money? Have people stopped doing defecation in the streets? Is there not human feces on the streets anymore? Are there dog feces, cat feces, etc.? You want to make the country more clean and pure and beautiful for the next generation, that is correct. But how much have you invested in the last 14 years and made it possible? Have you delivered on your promise? Number 3, renewable sector. You brought a great grand vision, and the lower people were not able to understand the vision of a solar or a renewable future. And you brought a system. You said, okay, we want to do this much by next 14 years. Why next 14 years? Because we want to be in power for the next 14 years, and we have to deliver within 14 years. So what do? You bring down the cost of actual execution, which can only be done through economies of scale. Do you have economies of scale? You have the production? No, it will take you 10 years to produce. What do? You bring in Chinese and cheap stuff into the country. Drop the prices. Don't let the poor people come up. Don't let the normal people build in solar. What happens? Money goes to Ambani because he already had money. So what he does? He builds a hydrogen fuel. He builds a big industry. And what do? You make a hydrogen train in the country. Who's benefiting? Ambani. One family. What is the next answer? What have you done for the statistics of this country and STSC growth of the country? Are they rising in the country? Are your policies in favor of the poor? Now prove it. Prove it. You are doing an eyewash. You know, in India, they were in 10 years ago, the Congress government had a sort of this was a normal opposition word. They would call face wash. What is it called? Eye wash, something like that. They use the word. They say that, you do the face wash, eye wash, which is like just a makeup. It is not reality. It doesn't make you beautiful from the inside. It's just an outer cosmetic to show some greatness. India Shining campaign, where India is not shining, but the shine is on the face. So this sort of magic that is done in the political realm, because it never changes. This is the change that the new kids and generation Gen Z is willing to come up with. If you are stuck in your mother's ideology of the country, if you are given a gift by the Shankaracharya to speak, then you better speak the right truth, not malign his own name, and be kind to this generation, this country, and wake up and see that it is not the divinity that controls. Yes, it controls, but it is the truth behind the divinity, which is the actual God or the deity के पीछे जो भगवान है ना, उसकी तो इज्जत कर लो. वही तो सत्य है, वही तो तुम नहीं बता पा रहे दुनिया को, that what type of, you're not able to express that divinity outside and bring that truth and a Ram Rajya to the country. Forget the Ram Rajya. Even if it's a Skanda, the top of the lokas or the Raj of all the lokas is considered the Skandas or Kartikeya's Raj. In that Kartikeya Raj, which is Kartikeya like this? Have you seen Tamil Nadu? Have you seen the kind of policies they had? Even under DMK? DMK is considered a corrupt party. Even under them, the local people are very content. They eat and drink chai. If they drink tea in the morning, read the newspaper and do their job, simple job, and eat and go sleep, they are as content as possible. Even a beggar in the streets of here in Tamil Nadu, where the Raj of Skanda is, and under the kingdom of the Skanda, not even a beggar begs. Even if he comes to you and he says, I want food, and you say, I don't have, he said, I'll manage. Thank you. That is the level of contentment that is there in this land because of the kingdom that enforces what the king does. So let me bring reality to you instead of statistics, instead of the actual administration. Don't come and be so proud of your words. Oh, I brought the statistics, how proud I am. I am going to change the reality of this world. This sort of stupidity is for young kids who don't really see reality as it is. I watch. It's called Maya. Maya. Is that what you are, Durga? Are you? And you make Maya. I'm so surprised. Oh, I'm scared. What do I do with you? What do I do with you that you are actually trying to malign the name of our religion, our culture, and our people? You are wasting precious time for the next generation to wake up. They have to go to college, they have to go to school, they have to learn new things, they have to grow, they have to contribute to the society, they have to build new future, they have to build better people, better world for where they have. They have to make better lokas like you have. You can't just stick to you have made it. Oh, I will now do Raj. When you don't let others do Raj and they make lokas and you want to take over their lokas, you expect your lokas and what you made to be safe? You expect not others to jump into those and destroy them and make a new one? When you do it to others, you expect others not to do to you? If one Narayan does it to the other Narayan, you expect the others won't follow suit? You expect the next generation watching this will not do this, what you have done? You think this divinity is foolish? You want to create a trash can of a life here? Is this why this planet exists? Is this your experimental playground? Is this a rough page you have made somewhere? It isn't, is it? So you need to wake up and take more attention and more, awareness in your speech, awareness in your actions, and actually goodness that you have to live in. Yes, you're not here to fight an argument in a legislative court. You don't have to go into the parliament and talk. Go deliver something. Go to the ground. Go find these kids who are Adivasi. Why are all these Adivasis floating on the river in India? Because you came up with all these development projects in the country, destroying the wildlife, destroying the nature, taking off their livelihood, which are so-called STSCs. And then you are enrolling them to your education system, so they lose the values that they have. Is that the statistics you are showing me? That you have made them educated by the British system and made a slave and a colonized version of India? Is this India free? Or is this a British indirect colony of the Prince or King Charles or the Donald Trump? You tell me who is in charge of this government and then we will talk.